What is happening, guys? I'm coming through with another video, and we're gonna jump straight into this story that I got for you guys today, and it's batshit crazy. You guys asked for it, you guys are gonna get it, and I'm not even gonna lie. Telling this story, even thinking about this shit, just makes me extremely uncomfortable because it's very, very, very crazy. It's very true. I don't care who's watching this video. No names are being brought up, none of this shit. There's not a lot of people involved, but this is a true story. And it's pretty recent, it's pretty fresh, like not even a month ago, so here we go. So basically, the gym that I go to, on a day-to-day basis, there's a girl that found me at the gym that I go to on social media. Like she seen me at this gym, witnessed me here for the first time. She found me on social media, right? And pretty much instantly when she found me, she added me. She messaged me a couple days after she added me. And I replied. The conversation was very harmless. Nothing was going on. She actually seemed fairly mature. And I noticed she had a boyfriend. And the stuff she was saying was just very harmless. So like I wasn't even thinking about saying anything about this. So I just kept it going. And it just got to a point where it escalated a little bit more over time, the conversations. I even stopped replying at one point, and then some way, somehow, she hits me back up again, starts talking. And then I just got to a point where I was just like, listen, like, I do not mess with girls that have boyfriends, so we're gonna stop talking like right now. Pretty much is what I'm saying. And things just kept going on and on and on. And right whenever I was gonna cut her off, she basically says, no, you don't understand. Like, basically what she's saying is, I'm talking to you for a reason right now. Like, I'm basically planning on discarding my boyfriend, and I'm talking to you right now, and things are going good with you right now, and we're talking, and we're just talking. I like you. She's saying this, and I'm just, alright. And I wasn't believing it. I wasn't really believing it. And she made me believe something, which is crazy. Because she said, no, you don't understand, like, before you cut me off, let me tell you what's actually going on right now, because you're going to understand whenever I tell you this. And I said, alright. And she said, let me pick you up at your house. So I can tell you this. You can hop in my whip and we can go for a drive and we'll talk about it. Because this is serious. And I said, fine, I'll do it. This girl's a cop. Alright? She's a cop. She picked me up in her cop vehicle, on her job, on a shift, in the cop car. Just her in the cop car. I get it in the passenger seat. She picks me up at about 1 a.m. at night at my house. We stayed out till like 6 a.m. in the morning, just talking. And she's basically telling me that she's on her way out of her relationship. This is basically what she's saying. She's basically saying that this guy like abuses her and shit like this. And she actually had me believing it at first, a little bit, because she showed me like marks on herself, bruises and shit. And I was like, fuck. And she convinced me that this guy was a complete fuckhead, pretty much. And I believed it. And she just said the only reason why I'm not like moved out right now is because I got 2 cats in the spot that I'm at this guy's house with, and it's hard to find an apartment right now with pets. So I was believing all this stuff, guys. I was believing all this stuff because she made it seem very believable. She's going on saying like this guy's like nutting in me, trying to get me pregnant, so she'll have to like stay with him forever or like keep contact forever and do all this shit, making him sound like a fucking like full-blown narc. Because this is what I was thinking about this guy. And she's saying, yeah, he's trying to get me pregnant and all this bullshit, telling me a bunch of toxic shit that he's like doing to her, saying to her, all this fucking bullshit, right? And the more I talked to this girl in person, the more I seen her in person and talked, the more I started to realize that this girl, something's up with this girl. Something's not adding up here. Like something's starting to feel off. The more that I'm talking to this girl, something's just feeling off. And she ended up doing something days after this that completely crossed the line. She completely crossed the line. Because she was now going to her boyfriend, talking about me to her boyfriend, trying to get him jealous of me, and we're all going to the same gym. I'm seeing this guy at the gym for weeks straight. I'm seeing this girl at the gym for weeks straight. There's weird vibes in the gym because this guy feels like there's something up, because this girl's always coming around me in the gym. And I'm not even like talking to her whenever she's like around with all these people. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? And this whole time, she was just using me to make him jealous. And she's basically lying about everything. This is what she did. Because apparently he did something to her with another girl. He like talked to his ex or something like this, and she wanted payback on this guy. So she did this with me. And she put me in a very uncomfortable position because now there was starting to be like beef with me and this guy. Things are getting weird. You know what I mean? And I figured out what the fuck she did, and I completely just cut her completely off. And whenever I found out what she did, I've heard other stories from other people that this girl is abusive to him and hits him and controls him and does crazy shit to this guy, which causes him to like retaliate back. So I believe there's like 2 full-blown narcs here fucking just going at it because they're both out of their fucking minds. You know what I mean? Whenever I found this shit out, they walked into the gym. This girl went into the ladies' bathroom. This dude walks into the guys. And I was just looking at one of my friends. I was like, holy shit, here they are. When this dude walked in the bathroom, I came right behind him, storming behind him. And I let him know everything she just did. I let him know a whole bunch of shit. And she did a bunch of other crazy shit too, but I'm not even going to get into detail about that because it's just too fucking crazy, guys. But and I know some of you guys are going to say, well, you should tell the full story. This is the full story. There's just little tiny things that's I'm not even going to bring up because it's just crazy. This was one of the craziest situations I've ever been in my life. Completely manipulated, completely lied to. I go into the bathroom to this dude to tell him everything she just done, to let him know, listen, like a man, like I do not have a problem with you. This is what your girlfriend did. This and this and this. That and that and that, right? I just told him everything. And he comes right out and says, she's pregnant. And I was like, what? Holy shit. You know what I mean? This girl's lying the whole time saying this guy is trying to get her pregnant. She was pregnant this whole time and she knew it herself. Because right after this happened, this guy had a talk with her whenever they both left the gym together. And then this girl messages me on Instagram, just going off. And she's like, and yeah, I'm pregnant. Completely messed up, guys. Completely messed up. Like, bull-faced lies. Just complete chaos. The whole situation. And I felt so much toxic energy from the whole thing, I just started catching on to this girl. And I was like, nope. Something's off with her. And I was even telling a couple of guys that I talked to in the gym, like, listen guys, I would never date this girl. Never. Because they knew I was like talking to her a little bit, because they knew about the situation. She was making herself seem just like a normal person that just happened to be in a toxic relationship, that got into the wrong relationship. But she was planning on staying with this guy the whole time. She sent me pictures of like apartments and shit like this, saying she's searching, saying she's gonna get out, move out. And all of a sudden, just boom, no, I'm staying with this guy. And it's like, what the fuck? After all this, it just makes you, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's just insane. I don't know how somebody could do something like this and live with themselves afterwards. Do you know how ridiculous this is? I'd be embarrassed times 100. That's just embarrassing. Complete embarrassment. Who the hell does this? And she's a cop. Who the hell does this? This was the most messed up thing that's ever happened. Ever. In the history of my life. And it wasn't even hurtful to me, like emotionally. It just like what the fuck? It wasn't the most hurtful thing, it was just the most messed up thing. Like, I got done very dirty by my ex. It wasn't that messed up, it was just very wrong of her to do. By like reeling you in, getting you attached, and discarding you like this, like nothing, like it was just nothing the whole time. It's pretty straightforward. It's not that messed up. It's still messed up, but it's not like mind-blowing, because this shit happens all the time. This situation is beyond anything I've ever fucking witnessed in my life, guys. This was so messed up on so many different levels. She's literally a psychopath. Like, there's no doubt about it. She could be watching this video, I don't even give a damn, because she's seen all my social media shit. She knew I had a YouTube. And even agrees she had to stop watching the videos because they're just too much for her. Why? Because it probably exposes her. Just like this video right here. I don't even give a damn. What are they gonna do? Nothing. But woo-wee. That's the fucking story, guys, and it's insane. And I knew they were both messed up after I talked to this dude, and he wasn't even like mad or nothing like this. He was completely like fine with the situation. Like, yeah, I done some stuff to her too, so. And I was just thinking, like, what? Like, what? Like, I instantly regretted even telling him anything about this. Because I was like, okay, they're both fucked. Great. Great. I'll just get on out of here now and carry on. But I just said this because these people are going to the same gym as me. I don't want to be walking on eggshells in the gym, having these weird vibes if I'm walking by these people. Or they can get the hell out of the gym. Or something's going to happen. You know? So, I cleared the air like a man. And I just figured out that these two people are messed up. They're very off in the head. Very. And then she messaged me afterwards because I told him. And then he talked to her after. And I ended up blocking her because she's just raging, going on like an idiot, making zero sense. Argument is complete shit. And I'm just laughing in my head like, okay, boom, done. Because I had enough of that shit. I wasn't going back and forth. I knew the truth of what happened. I tried to tell her the truth and she was like pretty much denying it, trying to like spin shit around, making it seem like it wasn't like that, but it was exactly like that. It's exactly what happened. And then I messaged him and I'm like, don't believe her, dude. Like, I don't got a problem with you, but I honestly, I don't want to see her face in the gym anymore because she just did something dirty. She got under my skin for doing this. Trying to get me in shit with somebody else. Trying to start beef with me and somebody else. She's a little weasel. So I don't want to see her face. Like, I'm telling this guy, like, I'm fucking pissed at her. Like, you gotta get her away from me right now. Because I'm pissed. And he didn't even respond. He blocks me like a little kid would. Doesn't even respond. Can't even talk like a man. Can't even sell this. Just blocks. That really put the icing on the cake. I'm like, okay, they're both beyond messed up in the head. He's not a man. She's not a woman. They're a boy and a girl. In like grown people's bodies. That's what they are. They're like stuck in that high school phase. So they can go on with their lives, do whatever they're gonna do. Who cares? But this is the truth. This is what happened. I don't give a shit. And that is that. So that's the story, guys. I really want to know what you guys think in the comments. I want to see all you guys commenting on this video. I want to see what you guys think about this situation. I want your guys' feedback on this situation because it's messed up. I told a few people, they think it's beyond messed up, so let's hear in the comments section. I'll be back with another video other than something like this. I'm out.